Hey guys, um, I hope everybody is doing well. Coming to you all on a Sunday evening out in NYC. It's pretty, cloudy outside. It's raining. And, I'm going to be straightforward with you. If I'm speaking low, it is done on purpose. I don't want to amp myself up. I worked really hard pretty much the last couple of days. And I'm going to be straightforward. I really was debating about making this video. And the real reason being is that what I'm going to discuss today is not a news topic. It's pretty much what I've encountered on social media the past couple of weeks. I'm relatively still a new YouTuber. I've YouTubed since August of 2017. And I never really had an interest of making YouTube videos. But there were so many people throughout the years that had said, why don't you give it a try? You make a lot of great comments. Your observations on things are very, very spot on. And you bring it to a standpoint that is not common, but you open people's eyes, you make them aware of what's going on. So when that happened, I said, it's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. I just want to work, live my life and do me. But when I got to college, there were people that really was like, you should blog. You should blog. And so I said, I'm going to give it a try. I did it for a couple of weeks, but because I was working a lot of hours and going to school full time, there was no way I could do it. There was no way I could commit to it. And the actual academic program that I was in, there was no way I could commit myself to it. However, around about 2017, early 2017, there were a lot of news that made the headlines. And I really said, I have a great insight to discuss this, but I don't know how to approach it because I don't have a camera. And my phone that I had at the time wasn't the most equipped to upload videos on YouTube. There was somebody that I'm still cool with that is basically into making videos. And this person does their own thing. So I would never collaborate with them because their interest is different from mine. But this person basically said, if you want to make YouTube videos, you do have to start out with getting a good camera. But you're also going to have to invest in a very good laptop because you're going to need to use certain programs that is going to make your content pop. So I said, okay. I said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to start a YouTube channel. But something happened. I started seeing people upload videos using an app on Spreaker. And I never heard of Spreaker before until around about going into the spring of 2017. And there were people that had social media accounts that would not just use a Spreaker app from their computers, but would use it on their phones because these people said it. And I said, maybe I could give it a shot because I don't have the actual equipment to use to basically blow up like as a huge YouTuber, even though that's not my goal. But this may actually be better for me, because what I want to do on YouTube is more reporting news and talking about things in an analytical aspect. And I'm not trying to really be flashy. So the first story I posted was about Black and Crew, between the beef with Duchess and Sky. And it didn't generate a lot of views. And I wasn't expecting it to, because I was new to the game. And then I uploaded a couple of other videos, but most of them was basically about stories that involve women. And then I posted a video about Pat Houston. And I'm going to say this. That was the turning point. But my video didn't create a buzz right away. It took a month and 2 weeks for it to blow up. And it blew up out of nowhere. But it took a month and 2 weeks. Now, that was what made people take notice of my channel, not just in my demographics, age group, but overseas, okay? It was people in the UK, Jamaica, believe it or not, China, that watched that video. I was amazed. I couldn't believe it. And also in Canada. That was what drew my channel to people, because when I spoke about it, not just people agreed with it, but they agreed with the facts, and I brought facts. And after that, I made I made a couple of YouTube videos. Then I took a month break, and then I basically came back. And here and there I would make videos, and I would take a break because of work. Work was stressful in terms of the hours. But I really have to say and be real truthful in that I never, ever, ever wanted to ever, and this was my goal, never comment on other YouTubers, because I felt that seeing what happened in the past with different YouTubers commenting on different events, and then seeing not just the backlash, but the threats that came out of it, I said I don't want to go that route. But what happened last month, or really 2 months ago, is what made me change my mind. And this, ladies and gentlemen, it leads me to my topic tonight, which is about Tasha K and her fans, but mainly her fans. But I'm going to start first talking about Tasha K. I've been an avid watcher on YouTube for over a decade. And I was going on YouTube when I saw Tasha K's videos. I was familiar with YouTube for about almost a decade. And when I saw Tasha K's videos, I thought that they were pretty funny. I didn't roll on the floor laughing out loud, but I thought that what she brought was colorful. And I said to myself, I said, if she sticks with the formula the way she's going, she could be a powerful YouTuber. But I always said it would take some time. At the time, this is in 2016, going into 2017. Tasha K has been a YouTuber. She's had her channel up since 2016. The very first video she posted was on February the 20th, 2016. And her first couple of videos, her views were in the thousands. They were in the 4 figures. But what made people notice her was 3 videos she made. The first one being about Janet Jackson having a baby. The second one was about Eddie Long and his passing. The third one was about Steve Harvey. The first one with Janet Jackson garnered 100K plus views. The second one about Eddie Long has garnered 1 million. The third one about Steve Harvey and his messy divorce with his wife and the marriage with his current wife, Marjorie, garnered her over 800K views, but it was a series of videos that followed, which in total have been over 1 million in views. That's what made people take notice, because when she reported it, she was good. She was good, she was accurate, it was entertaining, and some of it was funny. But it was truthful and it was honest. That's how she gained a lot of views. But she still wasn't nowhere near 200,000. What happened is that it changed after around about early 2018. That's when you start seeing her intake and her commentary go from being lighthearted and witty to sometimes, I would say, drumming up the gossip in a way that could cause enemies. I didn't like her commentary on Bill Cosby. I didn't like it. I didn't agree with it. And that's what gave me a side eye. And I noticed that right after she made that comment about Bill Cosby, she started blowing up. Okay? I also noticed that she was getting gossip that was exclusive that nobody else was reporting on. And in this day and age, I felt that it was a little bit suspect, because it's very hard to keep things secret. Because if one person is getting tea, the chances are that a National Enquirer may get it, Hip Hop Weekly may get it. There's so many other outlets that's going to get it. But nobody else will report on the stuff that she had exclusively reported. But still, I didn't have any issue with Tasha K. Nothing about that. I would watch her videos, but I was more hesitant when she spoke about Cosby. I knew when she was on that train where she was like, Cosby is a rapist, I said, okay, she's a little bit dangerous. But it wasn't until she reported about Jessica Reed, that's when I had to become critical of her. And my reason was because when she first commented, she accused a girl of being told, she told people that she had gotten exclusive teas that the girl was sleeping around in town, that she was a little fast girl, and that it wasn't just Charlamagne that she slept with that night. And when that was said, I said, okay, now we're getting into slander. We got to be careful with this, because if this isn't true, I had said Jessica Reed could sue her. Now, I didn't mention that in my other video about Tasha K, because I made 2 videos. But at the time, I was like, I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to see what happened. I focused solely on Jessica Reed. I made about, I would say, four, maybe about 3 videos before I started making a comment on Tasha K. When I saw that she had posted a tweet about CNN and Malika Joyner would have an interview with Tasha K. I mean, not with Tasha K, with CNN, and that would air exclusively on their channel. And when it didn't happen, I said, okay, now I believe that she is an agent or controlled opposition. I said it. Now, at the time, other people that were making videos supporting Jessica Reed and stating that Charlamagne could have raped the girl, their videos were taken down immediately. Tasha K's wasn't. It wasn't taken down immediately. However, when she started believing that Charlamagne was a rapist, that's when she was also being, you could say, attacked by Charlamagne. However, what changed it for me was when she called Star a pedophile. And Star hit her with that cease and desist. And I'm going to say this. I've been familiar with Star going back to the early 2000s. And this is not to, once again, give him an excuse because he was wrong. But he took a rap lyric from a beef that was between Nas and Cameron and made that comment to DJ Envy. And DJ Envy was familiar with it, but he still went to the authorities, which, keep it fair, he had every right to. And that's what ruined Star's career. His own mouth did it, though, to be fair. But at the same time, you can't call somebody a pedophile. You could say that they made a pedophilic comment, but you can't call them a pedophile. But that's what she did. Just like she said Jessica Reed was a fast girl, which is basically calling her a little hoe. Now, Tasha K did apologize on Twitter. She apologized to Jessica Reed on Twitter. But when she had the chance to apologize to her on camera, she didn't. Jessica Reed may not have ever seen that post. She may not go on social media like that. And I don't blame her, especially when you were lied on in somebody's book, in your alleged rapist book. No, I don't think she would have seen it because she seems like a person that is withdrawn. Now, when I posted the video about Star versus Tasha K, there was some people that didn't like it, but most of the people, honestly, were in agreement with me. Then I made the video about Tasha K crying. And that's when the disrespect started. Now, this leads me to Tasha K's fans. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be very frank. If you are a fan of Tasha K's and you're a subscriber, but you didn't have an issue with what I posted, or if you commented and you weren't in agreement with me, but you did not make any derogatory statements, this video is not geared towards you. But to Tasha K's fans and subscribers that came at my page, very disrespectful, calling me names, saying things about me that you didn't know, that was in a derogatory way, and attacking my channel, what I'm going to say to you is this. You all are the most low-life people that I have ever encountered on social media, and you all are giving Tasha K's brand a bad name. Now, you've come and attacked other people's channels that commented and criticized Tasha K. All right? I don't need to name the names because you did. Okay? And you attacked them way before you came to my channel. What you didn't like about my channel was that my channel was a small channel. At the time, I had about close to 500 subscribers. I'm not going to lie. That's how much I had. But what you didn't like about my commentary is that I was a small YouTuber that commented on Tasha K, which was your fave. Okay? But what you all did was you took it personal as if I was talking about God. And Tasha K is not God. She is not on the status of an iconic person. You all came at me as if I was speaking harsh about Beyonce. Now, I would expect it if I was criticizing Beyonce, because Beyonce is not an icon. She has a huge following, even on social media. I can understand it if it was Rihanna. I could understand it if it was Nicki Minaj. I could understand it if it was Kim Kardashian, because they have a huge following on social media. But Tasha K is not on that level. And y'all treated her as such. And you came at people, including myself, and you disrespected me in ways that I've never even seen on social media. Now, I wasn't going to say anything about it. But when I saw the comment yesterday, when I was clocking out at work, I said I got to speak on it. So I'm going to call out the person's name because that person publicly wrote their name. It may not be their real name, but they posted their name. And if you can post this comment and you can say the stuff you said, I'm going to call you out and I'm going to say your name. So this person being Erica White, took the time out of her day to make a comment about my page and about me speaking about Tasha K. So this is what this person said. What is the purpose of this video? You sound like a child. Should we, the public, leave her page and follow yours? We can't even see you. Your voice is whack. Your accent makes you sound hella ghetto. Your page is garbage. What if she hit you with a cease and desist? Now, look how she paved the way for you to sit up and yap about nothing. You're uninterested and you have no facts. You're just intelligent. You're just unintelligent opinion. She's bigger than you. She's not basic as you. She is celebrated around the world. Read your own comments, basic. She is on the tongues of all of us wine sippers. Who are you anyway? There, in parentheses, her and Lovely T pages are monetized. They're great friends. Her idea is trademarked and copywritten. So any bitch that comes after her with a wine podcast, she gets to say some shit to that person. How do you talk shit about something yet you don't watch? She has a staff of people that help her research. She talks about white folks. She talks about Latino folks. She talks about everyone's big mouth. She has been a YouTuber for years. Go back and do some research about your subject before you make yourself look like an even bigger fool. Every woman on earth suffers from PMS, and we fans happen to catch her during hers. Don't act like you don't cry once a month unless you're a man. You absolutely must be young. Po little tink tink, you tried it though. Better luck next time. Hit the wine glass if you're a real Tasha K fan, and just click to hear this fuckery. Keep reaching, youngin'. Now I gotta go. Bye. Now, this is what I'm gonna say to you, Erica White. What you don't do is you don't come on people's pages being disrespectful. Because I didn't do it to Tasha K, and I didn't do it to any of your fans. Her fans, especially the whack-ass ones like you. Okay, you're whack. First of all, you need to learn how to write. If you're going to come on somebody's page and make a comment, what you need to do is not sound emotional. Because when I made my commentary about Tasha K, I held my composure. You are like the many other fans that came to my page and attacked. You are the most ignorant imbeciles I've ever seen. And you will diminish her brand. Because people like you will be looked at as a representation of Tasha K. So they're going to think that Tasha K is just like her followers. You know the saying, birds of a feather flock together? That's what I see. I have to be clear. And I had started watching Tasha K a couple of months before, like I said. I didn't like how she came at Bill Cosby. She was on that Bill Cosby did it train. But what I'm going to say is this. When I saw those comments, and there was others. There was one that said, your page is whack. You are whack as fuck. Tasha K is a shit. There was many others that said that I was a typical black woman trying to knock another down, which is not true. And people would say you sound like you're a hater. And then there was people that was like, this is trash. You're a hater. A lot of it was just a hater. But then there was some people that were in agreement with me and was saying, I do believe that she was faking the crying tears. She basically, I make a comment about it. She deleted me and I was 100%. Some people said, she isn't pro-black. She's pro-her. And there were even people that said, I agree with you. I don't think she's for black people. I think she's for herself. And then some people even said that, I do think she's an agent. But with all of those comments, I was never going to comment on the comments. I kept it moving, and I didn't make videos because I was dealing with situations that was nowhere near YouTube. But when I came back, I saw the same nonsense again. And I said, this is literally 3 weeks old, and y'all still coming at me with this. So I said, okay, fine, whatever. I'm going to make more videos, and that's that. But when I saw that, and when I saw the woman basically call people over and say, hit the wine glass if you're a real Tasha K fan and just click to hear this fuckery, you were basically sending people to attack. And that is really, really, really disrespectful. And when I saw that yesterday, that's when it said, Miss Analytical, you have got to talk about it. You can't just let it rock anymore. Because you may get that crazy person that may troll your channel every video, because there's some people that do it, and they even send threats. They even send, and I'm going to be honest with you, they send crazy naked photos. They end up stalking people on other social media pages just because you talked about their fave. It does go down like that. So what I have posted, I'm going to keep it real. I said, if you comment again and you come on my page, basically being disrespectful, I already screenshot your info. If you continue to contact me, I'm going to go to the authorities. I just say that. Now, more than likely, I'm not going to go to the authorities. But I just said it to say, pump your brakes, calm down. Now, what I'm going to say is this. What I see with the Tasha K scenario involving me making my comment on her crying, I saw something called the cult of personality. And I think this is what Tasha K's fans are. They're a cult. They treat her like a god. They don't want nobody to talk about her. They're making her seem as though she is a Beyonce type. And that's extremely dangerous because she's not. She is a YouTuber who happens to be growing her channel. Now, I did make the comment that she might be, I believe I did say that she might be buying subscribers. I may be wrong. That one I will take back because it's a possibility from studying YouTube and seeing how my channel is growing. It's a possibility that she didn't do that. So that one I will take back. But everything else, I'm keeping. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be real. When I talk about the cult of personality, when it comes to Tasha K, I'm speaking from the sense of, like I said, they treat her like she's a god. They're not treating her normal. She is a YouTuber. That's what she is. She's just a YouTuber that happens to be popular and is growing fastly every day on YouTube. But when you have people that follow your channel and watch your channel, and when they have a dislike for people criticizing, it becomes dangerous. And it can lead to not just insults on social media, but I would say threats, but even to the point, stalking. Okay? And I have to call this out because this is crazy. This is insane. And for me, doing this in the middle of the night, it tells you that this is real. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, Miss Analytical, your page is whack. You only got 600 subscribers, which I don't. I have more. But people are going to say, you're a small YouTuber. What are you doing? And what I would say is I'm just commenting just like Tasha K comments. But I'm going to call this video Tasha K and the Cult of Personality on social media because this is what it is. If you can't comment on what somebody is doing on social media and you have an issue with it, this is a problem. And I'm going to also say this. I don't think Tasha K, most of her subscribers are normal. They might have some issues with them. It might be, maybe they are alcoholics. They might be people that have serious mental health issues. And I'm not saying all of her fans, all of her subscribers, but what I've seen, because it just didn't happen to my channel, it happened to everybody who comments about her, who criticize about her. This is dangerous. And we don't need this kind of behavior on YouTube. And I'm just going to say this. So all those people that accuse me of speaking about her so that I could troll her channel and come up, you got it all mixed up and you got it twisted, boo. First of all, I commented because she spoke about a young lady that she happened to lie about, and then she corrected it. And then she accused a man of being something that he's not. But what I will say that you're right. When I did comment about Tasha K, my channel did grow. But that wasn't the intent. But you know why it grew? Because there were people there that enjoyed my commentary. And they not only agreed, but they checked out my other videos, which is why they became a subscriber. They saw that I was fair. They saw that I wasn't chasing the glory. All I was just doing was simply reporting and enjoying reporting and giving the news to my subscribers and to the general public who happen to surf on YouTube. That's all it was. But you see, what I'm going to say is this. To all you people that had a hate for me commenting on Tasha K, what y'all did was y'all actually made my channel grow, because the people that what they saw, they actually listened and they subscribed and they shared it. And you know what they said? They said I was right. They basically said that, I was telling the truth. They saw that it was the truth. And you can look at the comments because it indicates it. And some of you all attacked those people that agreed with me. That's why I'm naming this Tasha K and the Cult of Personality on social media. Because this is what it is. It all ties in. And I'm going to tell this to all y'all Tasha K fans that was hating on me and basically sending me insults and saying my channel was whack. You didn't tear me down not one bit. Matter of fact, I ended up laughing at practically all of them. And just because of that, I'm going to comment on every single thing, whether you like it or not. Just for the fun of it. Because it's very entertaining. Now, I ain't going to welcome the threats and the insults. But those that want to comment, and especially those that don't know how to spell, like this chick, Erica White, oh, I'ma love it. And let me tell you something. My channel is going to grow. And you want to know what? I'm still not thirsty to monetize. Okay? I've never once wanted to monetize. I might do it in the future, and then I might not. But if I do it, it'll be for business reasons, not just to put it on my back. But I'll tell you something else even important. If I ever blow up on YouTube, I don't ever want subscribers like y'all. Because, baby, the one thing about me, I'm Miss Analytical. And I don't welcome trash on my channel. Especially the trash like y'all. Y'all Tasha K fans that came to my channel are the most degenerate people that I've ever seen. And I ain't never met none of y'all. So y'all can stay there with Tasha K. Y'all can stay there with anybody else. But don't come near me. She likes y'all. That's on her. But don't come near me. Because I don't need you. I'm doing great. Because I feel if y'all were to subscribe, I feel that my channel might be tainted. And I don't need taintedness. I'm pristine. And that's that. And on that note, this is Miss Analytical signing off. And I'm just going to do one thing like I always do. That's right. I had to do it. Because, baby, I ain't going nowhere. So, to all my subscribers, I want to thank you all for listening. And basically, being loyal, the ones that joined in the beginning, it will get better. My brand will grow. So just sit back and enjoy the ride. Good night.